Hi, my name is Bob Keplinger, and I'm the firm owner and coach with Action Coach Business Coaching here in North Houston. Wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you about some things that I hear out of a lot of business owners. I hear the statement that says, I just can't find good people to work for me. So what I thought I'd do is I'd take a 60 or 90 seconds and talk about the 6 things that we must have in order to have a winning team in our business. So the first key to having a winning team is to have strong leadership. Ultimately, John Maxwell said it well, everything rises and falls on leadership. Truly, we have the responsibility of taking care of our customers and our employees in our business, but ultimately what our team needs is our leadership. The simple definition of a leader is simply one that has followers. And so we must behave in a manner that our team wants to follow us. And so we have to be strong in our leadership skills. There's a lot of things that we can do, but probably the number one characteristic of being a strong leader is to be decisive, make decisions, and understand that we don't have the responsibility to be right all the time. We're going to fail forward just like our team members do, but making a decision will at least allow the group to go one direction. Because think about it, if we take a long time to make decisions, or there's long periods of time that goes by before we make decisions, our team cannot move forward. We're stagnant, we're in one spot. And it's a very dangerous thing to have happening in your business. So the first thing that I'll tell you through strong leadership is be willing to make decisions. So the second key to having a winning team is for you to have common goals in your business. In most every case, when I walk in and I start working with business owners, it's rare that I see goals posted anywhere. And I'm not talking about 20 or 30 goals that are so numerous and hard to follow, but there should be 3 to 4 basic goals that every team member, including yourself, is looking to measure every day, to evaluate their performance against. So there's 4 common goals that all the team, or maybe 5, that all the team is striving for each day or each week, but it is the business scorecard. Because think about it, if we were to go to a sporting event and there wasn't a scoreboard hanging on the wall, would we really be very interested in watching the game or even playing in it? Think about what's going on in your business. If you don't have a scoreboard posted somewhere so that it's accessible to your team members, how do they know if y'all are winning the game or not? So get some key measures, we call them key performance indicators, but get some key measures posted and let's start talking about measuring those goals and how to obtain them, improve them, and exceed them. So on to the third key. So what are the rules of the game? So we've got strong leadership, we've established some common goals. Now what are the rules? Oftentimes it's all verbal and it's not in writing. So we need to make sure that we understand as team members that are working for you, the business owner, what are the rules of the game? So make them clear, make them specific, because there's 2 sets of rules of the game. And I'm going to use a basketball court as an analogy. You've got the exterior court line that is the out of bounds line. And so anybody playing the game of basketball, once they step over the line, the game stops and the ball has to be reset, and sometimes the possession of the ball goes to the other team. So those are hard, fast rules, and you must have some very clearly understood rules that are the hard, fast rules in your business. But on each half of the basketball court, as long as you get across the half line in time, you can dribble the ball anywhere within those boundaries, and you can shoot the ball from anywhere within those boundaries. So each team member has the flexibility to work with one another and achieve the ultimate goal, which is obviously putting the ball in the basket. So once you've got your hard, fast set rules established, then set rules that allow your team members to use their talents and their skills with flexible decision making. In some cases, we're going to delegate authority to our team members, and we're going to either give them a dollar amount of delegated authority, or we're going to give them delegated authority with decision making to a certain level. But it allows them to behave without coming and asking you over and over again for permission. They understand the rules of the game. They understand the goal is to generate revenue, create a customer satisfaction level that is unexcelled. So they will understand what they need to do. So we're on to the fourth key, and that is to have an action plan. So how are we going to do this? How is the team? What is our plan of action? So it all starts with first establishing some things in writing. And if it requires verbal communication to create action in your business, think about how limited your business is, because as a business owner, if you have to communicate action over and over again verbally and you don't have a written plan of action, then people are going to be waiting on you. Ultimately, your business is going to be waiting on you. So it's going to be very difficult to grow your business to the level that you want without having a written action plan. It needs to include what you do, why you do it, and how you do it. So make sure that everybody on the team, beyond having the common goals, also has a plan of action. And in most cases, each department has a little different plan of action, but it must all feed into the common goals of the business. So the fifth key to creating a winning and awesome team is to support risk-taking. One of the things that I started this video about hearing that business owners say, no one can do it like I can do it. And you know what? At one point in time when we started our business, we weren't as good then as we are right now. And we learned through failing forward. We learned through making mistakes. A lot of times we've made bad marketing decisions or bad decisions in our business, and we learn from those mistakes. Unfortunately, sometimes they're very, very expensive, but we did learn through those mistakes, or hopefully we did. So your team members, the employees that are working for you, are going to make those same kind of mistakes. We certainly want to minimize them, but we've got to support that risk-taking. If someone's failing or someone's making a mistake that didn't work out, think about it. They're moving your business forward. It may not seem that way, but it's impossible to learn without failing a little bit. Think about humans and how we behave. We have to sit up before we can crawl. We've got to crawl before we can walk. And we don't just sit up. We fail until we learn how to sit up. And we don't just crawl. We have to fail through that process. That's the way we learn. Please understand that your team members are going to have to do that inside your business as well. The sixth and last key to having a winning team or creating a winning team is you must insist, and as a leader, require 100% involvement and inclusion. Too oftentimes I've worked for organizations in which there were a few people that were not participating in the business like they should have, and quite frankly it caused a lot of dissension and a lot of problems. Everyone needs to participate in the business in their role. As a leader, you can define what that role is, but you must require everybody to give 100%. And you need to do that through motivation and through education. We don't have the ability to force anyone to behave a certain way. We have free choice, but as a business owner, we also get the choice as to whether to keep a team member or not. So get them engaged, get them involved, hold them to a level that requires 100% inclusion, and everybody in the team will be working together. Helping business owners build a great team is just some of the things that we do working with business owners as a coach. We work on saving you time, saving you money, helping you put systems in your business that do those things. We're going to work on helping you develop strategic plans and long-term planning. We're going to make sure that we create what we consider to be a successful business. And our definition of a successful business is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you. So if you're interested in talking to me about that, give me a call, reach out to me, send me an email on the attached information here. I'd love to visit with you for a few minutes. It's not going to cost you anything but about 20 to 30 minutes in a conversation. We'll decide if we need to take it to a second level. I'll first need to understand if you're a serious business owner and you want to create positive change in your business. I can also share with you how we do that with business owners. Thanks for listening and have a great day.